All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today on a civil matter, which is Mr. Jax Lane will be suing Mr. Chris King on behalf of the mayor's office
Okay,
on
perfect.
2 counts. The first count being defamation, and the second being intentional reputational harm. That being said, I will declare this also an open court. I did speak to both counsels in this regard. There was an initial conflict, which is 2 days prior to this case. I was employed by a company owned by Mr. Lane, his security company. After deliberating with both counsels, they have agreed.
The judge for this.
They have agreed to waive a mistrial on the basis that I remain unbiased in this case, which I guarantee this court today that I will.
Wayne gets bribery. Bribery. Sorry, back up.
Because this is a civil matter, the plaintiff bears the burden of proof. To win on either count, the plaintiff must prove his claims by preponderance of evidence.
We could ask for it.
That being said, court's in session. Opening statements from the plaintiff.
Sorry, what did you say, Yanya? Lane was talking to me about hiring.
Your opening statement, Mr. Thompson.
Sorry, he was like, "Hey, do you want to work for security?" I was like, "Stop bribing us." Lane.
Wow, Your Honor, that's crazy. Lane is kind of trying to complete his own lawyer. Wow.
Yanya, when this great city cast their vote for a mayor, they did so believing they chose someone to lead with integrity and someone that would unite the publics and serve every citizen equally. That's what I believed as well. Because when you hand someone the keys to City Hall, we're also handing them the keys to public trust, Your Honor. And today, that trust is on trial. I want to also point out Chris King's on trial, not just for trust. Like, there's actually a defense. Right? Captain Wayne did something every citizen's entitled to, which is exercise his right to speak. He opposed legislation and stood in public and voiced his opinion. Then, something remarkable happened. A government-owned business began charging members different prices. And when they asked why, they were given an explanation. Frank Lane. Which is weird because Lane doesn't work at Benny's. Wayne doesn't decide the prices. But one person does. And today, Your Honor, we will figure this out and find out who that person is. I think I know whom. I think you know whom. Wayne certainly knows whom. And that's why we're here today, Your Honor. Justice.
Thank you, counsel. All right, defense, your opening.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Well, let's start with this, all right? This lawsuit is trying to pin the actions of Benny's Mechanics on Mr. Chris simply because he's the mayor, and they're trying to claim that he is the state and he owns the business. Evidence is going to show you that Mayor King, Mr. Chris here, did not change the Benny's prices and that the mechanics did. And if those mechanics wanted to tell customers or tell people to thank Lane for that, that's just commentary and their own opinion, not a defamation. Lane had, in their own docket posting, they said that Lane had publicly opposed the mayor's policies. And people questioned their opinion on who they believed was responsible for the situation is not defamation. That's just their opinion. Mr. Lane may not like being blamed, you know, but being blamed is not the same as being defamed. Plaintiff has to prove that Mr. King made or directed a false statement of fact, and they won't be able to do that. In this case, we're going to ask that you find in favor of Mr. Chris King, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel. That being said, let's move into the main bit of the trial. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to give the floor to the plaintiff. They will be allowed to call up their witnesses and present their evidence to the courts. Go ahead, Mr.
We call
Thompson.
Officer Sonny, but
Mr. Prince, come on down.
Sunny Prince.
All right, my clerk is gonna swear you in over on the bench here.
You've already got your hand up. State your name for the record, and then I'll swear you in.
Sonny Prince.
All right. Sonny, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth upon pains and penalties of perjury, so help you your beard?
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Nice
Yeah.
beard.
All right. Swearing on his beard. That microphone right there is yours.
This one.
All right, the witness is sworn in. You may go ahead, counsel.
Can you state your name and occupation for the courts, please?
Yeah, my
Object
name's
relevance,
Sonny.
Object relevance. Object relevance.
My name's Sonny Prince. I'm a corporal with LSPD.
Oh, perfect. And were you with Mr. Lane in the day in question?
I was.
And what did you witness?
We had stopped into Benny's after a pursuit.
Pursuit.
Yeah, pursuit. And I was standing around avoiding paying because I'm frugal and I make everybody else pay for me. And I saw a sign at the POS system of Benny's that basically said that the price was $400, and that was thanks to.
Your Honor, can we have on your record that Sonny's cheap? Please. Thank you.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that is noted
true.
for the record.
Thank you so much. Mr. Prince, did you ask why that sign was there?
I personally didn't ask, no.
Okay, then I won't let you get you to speculate. What did that make you think about Mr. Wayne?
Well, I thought, what the hell, pal? Not that I was paying anyway, but I thought, dude, who did you piss off?
Okay, did it make you think a little less of him at all?
Objection leading.
Okay. Did it change your opinion of him at all?
Vaguely, yeah, I would say.
In what way?
Well, I mean, if something, he's essentially, because we don't get paid enough already, right?
Okay.
And so with prices being increased thanks to him, right? Not that I'm paying anyway, but it's kind of like, hey, why would you fucking tell him to do that, pal? Are you fucking crazy?
Oh my god.
Why would you tell him to put the price up,
Did you believe that Lane controlled the prices?
No, I don't think that he controls the prices.
Okay. Did you speak to Lane about this?
Yeah, I did with another individual that was there fixing the car.
And what did you say to Wayne about this?
Well, I said, what the hell did you do? I said, people are going to be mad at you that this is $400.
And what did he respond?
He said, I didn't have shit to do with this. I don't know why they're charging more, basically. Or I mean, in a simpler form.
Did you believe him?
Well, yeah, I did believe him. That is my grandfather, so I kind of am inclined to believe him.
You old as fuck.
Yep.
Sorry, Jan, you're not real relevant. He should have objected for relevance. Terrible lawyer. Sorry about that, Jan.
I'm just letting it ride.
Okay. But your opinion would still change. Yes?
Objection asked and answered.
This is a qualifying question after the conversation you're on.
He did already
I'm
answer whether
gonna sustain on that.
Okay. So you should have no further questions for Mr. Sunny.
Thank you. All right, defense. Your cross-examination. Go ahead.
Alright. So, Mr. Sonny, would you say you're a cheap motherfucker?
Guilty.
Definitely. Okay. All right.
Oh, hell yeah,
And-
you cheap.
and-
Yeah,
And you mentioned you don't get paid enough.
correct. I don't
So-
feel we do, correct.
Okay. So what was the context of this sign? Was it just down in the middle of the shop? Did you know who put the sign down?
It was at the POS system, like where the chair is inside Benny's.
Okay.
And the mechanic that was working on our car during the conversation we had with him said he was the one that put the sign there.
And who was that?
I'd have to look. I don't know his name off the top of my head.
Okay. So, okay, but the mechanic had placed a sign down and he had mentioned that. What you mentioned that you're not paying anyway, correct?
Well, usually again, unfortunately, now I have to out this in front of court and for the record. I do kind of, when we go into Benny's, kind of stand there like I'm looking at the sky, hoping that the other person's going to pay.
Okay.
Well, enjoy the
And
case, Jordan.
Your statement, Tom, you mentioned that you don't think Lane controls the prices. So,
He
did
doesn't
this
work there,
sign
no.
affect you at all?
Well, it didn't affect me in a monetary way, no.
Okay. All right. Did this sign stop you from using Benny's?
Well, I didn't really have a choice. I wasn't driving at the time.
Okay. But in the future, would this stop you from using Benny's?
Objection, relevance. Now, Your Honor.
I mean, I believe it's relevant, Your Honor. We're asking.
Okay,
I mean, this
then
all seems to be
objection
based
out
on
of
a
scope.
I'm
it's
gonna
not out
I'm
of scope,
gonna
Your
have
Honor.
to I'm gonna have to sustain on relevance here. So please move
All right.
along.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. All right. No further questions for Sonny.
Oh, we have a redirect.
What's that?
Mr. Sunny, did you ask the person why he put the sign down?
I didn't ask him. Lane did.
Okay.
But I was there for the conversation.
Did you overhear what he said?
Vaguely, yeah, I recall parts of it. Not
Please.
not exactly to quote it, but I do recall.
Okay, please can you tell us what you recalled?
Objection, hearsay.
If he heard the conversation, it's not heard.
Saying vaguely, Your Honor. He's
All right.
not sure for sure what he said. We can't take that for fact in the court, Your Honor.
So
Well, I just can't quote
I'm gonna
the
no.
exact.
I'm gonna overrule
about
on
it.
hearsay. It's not hearsay. He's speaking on what he heard. It's
think
not
he says
entirely the
narrative.
objection you're looking at.
I think he means
Okay,
narrative.
objection, narrative.
Counsel, are you coaching the other counsel in this?
Yeah, I want to
he
misproud
did
due to
just tell me to
bias.
object on that,
I'm gonna sustain. On the
Okay,
objection.
perfect. Sunny, can you recall the specific words that you heard?
Some specific words.
Please, can you retell those specific words?
The individual specifically said that he was told, per his manager, to put the sign up, and that it came from the mayor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunny. Now, Mr. Suarez asked you a question about money and being charged.
Okay.
Did that still change your opinion of Wayne?
Can you elaborate? What do you?
Okay.
Maybe I'm just not understanding what you mean.
Did the sign still change your opinion of Wayne?
Well, yeah. It moved the needle.
Okay. Move a needle
Not
in a negative way?
Well, yes, because it's the other officers are, for lack of a better word, my family, right? And if they're going to get screwed because of something that he did, right, then I feel that I should be pissed about that.
And Wayne is your captain, correct?
Correct.
Someone that you look towards, correct?
Correct.
And that reputational damage could ruin that look towards, correct?
I would say so, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Sunny.
Is
All
there
right, you may step
another
down, Mr.
redirect,
Prince.
or-
Nope,
Okay.
you may step down. Thank you.
We have questions for him.
No, you could have asked that in cross. You
All
can
right,
mark him
all
for
right.
recall if you wish.
We already did the cross.
No, you can mark him
yeah,
for
we'll
recall.
Mark him for recall, Your Honor. At the current moment, if that changes, we'll let you know. But yes,
All
we'll
right.
mark him.
Your next witness, counsel.
What's Raymond?
All right, Mr. Flops, come on up.
Hey, is this a smoking or non-smoking courtroom?
Non-smoking for the moment.
All right, I'll just chew on it then.
Okay.
We love you, Flops.
All right, sir. Can you raise your right hand and pledge
Hell
and
yeah.
state your name for the record?
Flops. Rain Man.
All right, Flops. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth upon pains and penalties of perjury? What do we swear on? Your beautiful hat.
Hey, I love this hat, dog. Yeah.
All right. Your Honor, he's sworn in.
All right, witness is sworn in. Go ahead, counsel.
Perfect. Can you please? Hey, shut the fuck up, you old fuck.
Counsel.
Sorry, I'm back.
Behave yourself.
Quiet. My bad, Janya. My bad. I'm sorry. All
All
right.
Your Honor.
Can you state your name and your role for the courts, please?
Yeah. What up, dog? I'm Flops Rain Man. I am. Hold on.
Can we get a drum
Hold
roll,
on.
please, Your Honor?
Hold on. Hey, what up? I'm the mechanic owner of All In Performance. I am a manager at Benny's Original Motor Works. I'm a utility worker at Aquaviva Systems.
I think he's using the mic.
Use
Use
the
the
mic.
Is there a fucking microphone?
The black
Yeah,
one.
please.
Yeah, to your left.
Hey, I. Alright. Hey, what up, dog? I'm Flops Rain Man. I am the owner of All In Performance, a utility tech at Aquaviva Systems, a floor manager at Benny's Original Motor Works, a manager at Carnage Towing, and an employee of Lady Gray Ranch. I also moonlight and freelance in many other capacities.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounded like AI. Suarez, object to AI. Quick.
Oh, no problem. No problem with us, Your Honor. We're
Okay,
good.
perfect. Sorry, just for that.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta work a lot of jobs so I can afford to live in this economy.
Oh, okay. Do you supervise employees at Benny's?
Yeah,
And are you responsible for your operations at Benny's?
sometimes.
Are you responsible for pricing at Benny's?
Sometimes.
Were you responsible for pricing on the day in question?
What day is that?
Oh, well, I withdraw my question because I can't remember the fucking day. Wayne, you twat. Who determines the prices?
I mean, that's a complicated answer. Do you want the whole answer?
I would like the whole and
All right, dog. Hey, yo, so at Benny's, we do this thing inspired by the actions of the police department. Police have this thing called officer discretion. We do what we call mechanic discretion. And what I mean by that is when motherfuckers come in to get work done, if they polite, if they have conversations, they usually don't pay the full marked price. Because it's crazy out here, because good upstanding people, it's $400 for a body and engine. And then the police, thanks to the mayor, got like this sweetheart deal to get really cheap body and engines because they broke bitches. Because now Benny's is a 501c3 for the brokies. But even with that,
what's that?
we still do a scale. It means you're like a charity organization or some shit, dog. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like poverty and shit. Anyway, so like sometimes a motherfucker comes in and like let's say a ranger, for instance. Rangers are really good about coming in, having conversation, not being dickheads. So like a ranger, rangers usually pay like nothing to like $50 for a repair. But then like LSPD motherfuckers come in and they always bitching about how broke they are. They usually pretty surly or they complaining about shit. And then they end up paying the full price. It's unfortunate, but it works for every mechanic who is empowered to have discretion. And even the good citizens, the motherfuckers who come in working hard out there with like they rented tow trucks and shit, they only got to pay $50. Because why the fuck am I going to make them pay $400 for a repair when their truck rental is $350? But we out here giving tax breaks to police who still bitch and complain despite showing up in they brand new K trucks talking about the mine they just invested a bunch of money in. Nah, hey.
Oh,
This
bruh.
had a motherfucking cop go, I only got $44,000 in my bank account. Good thing you lowered your prices on a $100 body and engine. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh,
So
bruh,
prices
I hear what you're
fluctuate.
saying. I hear what
Yeah,
you're saying.
prices fluctuate.
Okay. And the day that your employee put a sign down, did they
Yeah.
fluctuate?
They fluctuate every day. That's nothing new.
But he put a sign down on your orders, correct?
Yeah, so hey, put a sign down that says thanks Lane.
And that was based on your orders?
Yeah.
Did you have anyone tell you to do that?
Actually,
Hell
that's
no.
answered. Oh, I mean,
Ain't nobody gonna tell me shit, motherfucker.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. That's fine. We'll stand with that answer.
Understood.
So your
Go ahead.
employee lied when he said it was on behalf of the mayor.
Dog, I want you to
Objection.
understand.
That is, he's his statement of testimony. He's also leading.
I do
That's
gotta
not
answer
a-
for that
that's-
though. I gotta
no,
so if you
One
withdraw, I
second,
gotta
there's
answer.
enough. There's an objection. There's an objection. Do you have a counterpoint to that objection?
Yeah, Your Honor, I didn't ask him
I
to
identify
say
the clown the
yes,
same way they do over there.
he was. I just asked
The
if he
clown.
was lying about it.
No.
That's a yes or a no. That states his
Well,
own answer.
Your
to it.
Honor, he said so. He was lying then, right? That's how he phrased the question.
I
Your
feel
Honor.
pretty led right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sustain on leading.
Thank you, Your
You
Honor.
waiting? Okay.
The clown that has a lawyer.
Are you on about me? This is medical. This is medical. This is
Mr.
medical,
Tom,
Your
pay
Honor.
attention.
Anya, this is
Pay
medical.
attention.
This
Focus.
is medical, though. Okay, sorry.
This is why this
Alright.
case is going on right fucking now.
Does Chief Lane have any authority over pricing?
Nah.
Has he ever?
Actually, hold on. Wait, whoa. Actually, I don't want to misstate. First off, his ass ain't a chief, he a captain. Unless
Oh,
he got
sorry, my
promoted.
bad.
And they
Yeah,
promoted
my bad.
his ass in this economy. Nah, actually, he does have an impact on the prices because he is someone who lobbied for even cheaper prices for police body and engine repairs because they were too upset that they had to pay, like, I don't know, half of what a normal citizen has to pay. So he lobbied, and the government then came to an agreement to help them get even cheaper repairs. When afterwards he came in with his new ass K truck talking about the mine he invested in. So yeah, that motherfucker got impact over that shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
what's up,
Oh
Remy the
my
Clown?
God.
Wow,
Wow, Lane.
Lane.
Wow, Lane.
Wow, that's
Wow,
fucking disrespectful,
Lane.
Lane.
This is crazy. The
This
plot
is
twist right now is
crazy,
crazy.
Lane. This is crazy.
Actually, hold on. Jax Lane is a whole
Yeah.
reason why our sliding scale began the way it did, though, ages
Oh,
ago.
wow,
because
Wayne.
during a car meet, Jax Lane, along with LSPD and a few Rangers who were misguided by LSPD on some bullshit, busted into Benny's while in normal operation, flashbanged, smoke grenaded, and threatened to beat cooperating
What
people
the
during a
fuck,
bullshit
Wayne?
police raid.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck you, Jax Lane.
Wow, Wayne.
Make sure this is going on the record.
Yeah, make sure
It's
it's
on the
down your
record.
jacket,
It's
you know.
on the
Right,
record.
I still have burns on my asshole from the flash grenade.
Yeah, but after all that shit, that is when it began the whole, like, if you a cunt, you paying more type shit, but not no any more than a normal citizen would be expected. Unless they buy in like a higher tier repair that costs more.
Why was Thank Lane written on the sign?
I don't fucking know. Do I look like somebody who know what the fuck's going on? I thought that shit was funny, dog.
You thought it was funny? In what way?
I don't know. I thought they got like a raise and shit, so now these motherfuckers got money. Thank Lane. Or maybe they didn't get a raise and they just crying about more shit. Thank Lane. Put that on a
What-
song.
What has the pricing got to do with Thank Lane?
Because most of what LSPD does when they go on VCB is coming into Benny's and bitching about how much it costs to keep their cars running so they can go VCB.
That's- And what's that got to do with Lane?
Because he also one of the ones who routinely complains. I believe like the day before, I gave that motherfucker 4 free $3,000 repairs.
Okay, I have no more questions for this witness.
Oh, get this motherfucker off the
Oh,
stairs.
you-
All right.
Fuck you, Romano.
I switched sides.
Hey, get back to your side, buddy. Get back to your
okay.
side.
Okay, my
Hey,
bad.
I want it on the record though, if LSPD raids Benny's after this, it's retaliatory. They did that shit before. I was in prison falsely. They gonna do that shit again after this to get their rocks off.
Can we get that on the record, Your Honor?
All right. All right. Mr. Suarez, the floor is yours.
All right. Just a few questions, Mr. Flops.
Sure.
Banging your mum.
So, did Chris force you to change any prices at Benny's?
Dog, Chris can barely force a straw through the top of a cup. He ain't forced shit.
Okay, fantastic. Did Chris force you to put down a sign?
Hell no. Ain't no motherfucker forcing me to do shit except when the cops put me in cuffs and threatened to beat my ass.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. No further questions.
I have no further rebuttal for that. You know.
All right. Mr. Flops, you may step down. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Hell
Yeah.
Best
Yeah,
fucking
interrupt my
witness
fucking day. I
ever.
got shit to do, motherfuckers.
All
Your
right.
Honor, we'd like to motion to strike that witness's whole testimony based on a prior conversation between him and an officer Squirrel where he said he would come to this court case and throw this court case. Captain
We're going to
Squirrel.
rebut to that motion if there's no facts or evidence behind this, Your Honor.
Buy me a
Do we
Mr.
have-
Squirrel
So
is
it sounds
behind
like,
this.
Your Honor, sounds like the plaintiff's upset that he just went up there and started spinning facts from his own side. They don't like that they called him as their own witness. So it sounds like
Do-
they're just upset that he gave bad answers for them.
All right,
Hey, Your
Council, do we
Honor,
have
in
any
my
proof of
defense-
this conversation happening between the two?
I have the officer here that can do his officer testimony.
Which
Your
would be
Honor, hold
hearsay,
on,
Your
hold on.
Honor.
We
In
would.
my defense, Your Honor, I did no lies on the stand. If they prove I perjury, strike me. But I told the whole truth and nothing
Not
but the truth.
perjury.
Your
It's
Honor,
throwing,
we would
Your
ask
Honor.
to continue the case
How is the
without
truth
recusing a
throwing?
witness that clearly they realize
right.
has backfired, Your Honor.
If I'm dead in an alley, LSP did it.
All right. At this
That's
point,
fine.
if there's no proof that he has actively either lied
Okay.
or purposely misstated facts to quote unquote throw this case, I'm going to deny the motion at the time.
It's a reliability
Thank
of
you,
the
Your
witness,
Honor.
though, Your Honor. You can not
Hey,
lie and still
hey,
throw it.
Hey,
Yeah,
uh,
and
he
you
already
could have
denied
proved
it.
his
He already
reliability
denied
through
it, pal.
questioning,
alright?
Counsel.
Yeah,
He's in my
because
good
he's
hand.
admitted to it twice. One in
Hey,
this
Go
hey,
ahead.
pal, he already
and one
denied it.
with
He
the
already denied
officer.
it.
Your
Right.
your next witness, Counsel.
Mr. Chris King, please.
All right, Mr. King.
He does have to go up. It's a civil case.
So jump, Chris.
All right. The clerk will swear you in momentarily.
Just to clarify, Your Honor, my client was just curious if he had to testify or not. I believe it was a
yes.
but I'm just getting. Yeah, okay. That's
Yes,
what
he
I thought.
does. In a civil matter, he does have to, if requested.
Yeah.
Microphone's right there behind you. State your name for the record.
Chris King.
All right, Chris. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you your sweaty shirt that you're still wearing.
Yes,
What?
All right, all right.
That's it. But can we get something a little bit more substantial than a sweaty jumper?
Jennifer
This
Lawrence.
man is the mayor.
Search Adam also running down.
I mean, he lives in the thing.
Disrespectful. It's
How-
disrespectful.
That's not true. This is like the 7th one I have. I changed the colors.
I know you do.
Please, can you state your name and your occupation for us, Your Honor, sir?
How you doing? I am Mayor
Okay.
Chris.
Perfect. And you currently, like, government businesses fall under your administration?
Objection, lack of foundation.
I don't think he's listening. He's fucking texting.
It's
Do you
generally what
have a
we're trying to
rebuttal?
I
build
mean,
here,
I
Your
just
Honor.
feel like we haven't like.
Your Honor, this is why we're trying
Alright.
to build the foundation with these questions.
I'm gonna overrule momentarily to give them time to
Alright.
build their foundation. If I find later on there is no foundation, I will then put the appropriate weight given.
Okay.
Your Honor, can we ask him to pay attention, or
Mr. King, get off your phone.
Sorry. The Eagles were playing. Maybe.
so state businesses ultimately fall under your administration?
Hey, that's good to hear, Manas.
Can you repeat your question?
Well, come in, brother.
Do state businesses ultimately fall under your administration?
COC and the mayorship office.
Is that a yes or a no?
Objection,
That's too-
asked and answered. He answered the question, Your Honor. He
It's a
That-
clarifying question.
objection still stands, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm gonna sustain. You did answer the question.
Okay. Perfect. So you have authority over department heads in Benny.
I don't even know what the
Objection
fuck you
leading.
just said.
Okay. Do you have authority over department heads in Benny's?
No.
So you can't tell them to change prices.
I can tell them things, but it's up to them to listen.
Okay. Did you tell them to change prices?
Yes, to $100.
Did you ever tell them to change it to $400?
I can't remember exact amount, but I have told them to change it up and down multiple times.
Did you ever tell them to thank Lane?
When?
When they change prices.
And who changed when they changed the
When- yeah.
prices?
Yeah.
No.
So you never asked her, okay, well, he's going to object to ask and answer, so I'll move on from that.
Yep.
Did you ever discuss Captain Lane with Benny's?
Multiple times.
Under what?
He's an
Reason.
asshole.
It's vague.
He flashbanged the entire Benny's, and a lot of people were upset with him.
Okay.
The whole
So
Monster.
did that make you angry with all that?
Nope.
No? You didn't sound angry then?
Nope.
Objection. Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
Oh, sorry,
Continue.
sorry.
Hear the answer. That's fine.
But he can still strike it. By the
That's
way.
fine. That's
You can
fine.
still
Just
do it.
continue. It's not a big deal. It really don't
I'll
matter
give
much.
Did you
some
ever
time, I apologize.
discuss changing prices based on lane sections?
I don't recall.
Convenient. Did you ever instruct anyone to reference Mr. Lane?
I don't recall because I mean, I've known Mr. Lane for a long time. I could have referenced them many different times.
To Benny's employees.
It's possible. When we changed to $100, I said I said thank Mr. Lane and the chief of police that while we changed it to $100 when we did that one time.
Okay. When they changed it to 400, were you aware of this?
Yes.
And when did you become aware?
Probably like the day that they do it. Like I said, we've changed the prices up and down a bunch of times.
Okay. What
Yep.
did you do about them changing it to 400?
Nothing, because I leave it up to them how they want to change their prices. They ask me questions sometimes whether they should go low or not. I did request that they go low, and they did change them. I can't change the prices. It's up to the actual mechanics.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. King, you mentioned in your very last answer that you can't change the prices up to them. So basically, you are acting as just a advisor or recommendation to the company, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever forced Benny's to adjust their prices?
No.
Okay. So anytime they've ever changed their prices, it's been on their own free will as managers and mechanics.
Yes, unless I request, and then it's still up to them if they do it or don't.
Okay. Have no full control over what they charge for anybody.
No.
Do you have control over who puts down signs in the business?
No.
And who would have control over that?
Individuals, because that's called freedom of will.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. No further questions.
I'm doing
Your
good, and
Honor,
you
we
big
have no further
snug.
questions and we rest.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Mr. King, you may step down. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, with them resting,
Yeah.
the defense, the floor is yours. Your witnesses, evidence
Oh,
you
fuck.
wish to present, go ahead.
Yeah, just 1 second. We're just determining if we need to talk to Chris.
How
real
you
quick,
doing,
see if we
Big
need to call
Snug?
him back up or not. I don't think it's necessary.
Thank
but
you
one
for
moment, Your
popping
Honor.
in. I really appreciate it. Welcome.
All right, we're calling Chris King to the stand for one question.
All right, he's already sworn in, so go ahead.
Hey, Mr. King, did Sonny make you your pocket bitch?
Sonny
Objection,
did
scope.
make.
That's my own witness, Your Honor. How's the scope?
It's not in the scope of the case, Your Honor.
I mean, Your Honor,
That's
I
not
think
how
you should
scope
answer
works,
the
to be
question
fair.
anyway, Your Honor. Let's be
Yes.
honest. We all want to hear this.
All right,
I'm
Your
gonna,
Honor, I object to relevance. We don't want to hear this at all, Your Honor.
I let it ride on their side, Your Honor. I asked that you let it ride on this one.
I'm gonna legally, Mr. Swarens. I know you're very curious on this. I know you're really curious, but I'm gonna have to sustain on the head objection.
Okay, sure. Chris King, what do you believe, in your opinion, Sonny thinks of you?
That I'm his pocket mayor and that I hold his pocket because I'm a bitch.
Wow. Do you think Sonny's a bitch?
Clarification, Dick.
Oh, he's so hot.
Okay. All right. No further questions.
All right, you're cross.
Why does Mr. Sunny believe that you are his pocket man?
Because I hold his pocket when he tells me to.
Okay, and has he ever paid you for services?
No.
Have you ever paid him for services?
Objections go.
No. Oh.
It's generally around the reason
Yeah,
of
we never
why he
mentioned anything
holds his
about paying for
pocket.
anything or services, Your Honor.
Money comes out of your pocket, Your Honor.
Yeah, but that's not the scope of the question.
There's a lot of
All right.
reasons and
All right,
different
all right,
names
all
for
right.
holding a pocket.
I'm gonna have to sustain again. It's not within
Okay.
scope.
Why does Sunny? Why do you hold Sunny's pocket?
Because he's hot.
So you're physically attracted to Sunny.
Objection. Objection. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? Never mind. Go ahead, Chris. You're gonna answer the question.
After my new song, Dick Rider, I've really been discovering myself.
So you've been riding Sunny's dick?
Objection. That is a
Objection.
mistake.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
sustain
what
at this point, counsel.
Your Honor. Okay.
This is getting out of hand. Do we have any
Oh, that's what I
relevant
thought
questions?
as well. It's no longer in his
lady's
hand,
gonna
Your
eat his
Honor. It's
straw,
in his
man. I did
pocket.
not have sex with that guy.
Right.
But
Well,
you did
I think-
want to.
Sorry, Your
I
Honor.
think
One
that's
more
a whole
question.
separate matter. And Mr. Sonny, you are welcome to bring Mr. King to court if you believe he
Your
is.
Honor, I have one more question for Mr. King.
Is it relevant, or are you just gonna ask something stupid?
Oh, it's very relevant. It's very relevant, Your Honor.
Okay.
Is this the first time that you've been found on the stand of being in a sexual relationship with another man?
I'm not actually in a sexual relationship with another man.
Oh, so you never gave fellatio to someone?
All right. There's an objection, and I'm gonna sustain. It's not within
It's
scope.
fine, Your Honor. I
Tom,
withdraw.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
did
King.
not
You
have
can
sex with
step
that
down.
man's ass.
Thank you, Mr. K. You may step down.
No.
Oh.
Yes, he has asked the courts that he would be referred to as such. So. Any other witnesses, counsel?
Nope, Your Honor.
All right. Do you guys need a brief reprieve for closings, or are you good to go?
Good.
I need like 2 minutes, I'll be honest.
Okay.
All right.
Because I want to bring in that Chris King fucked Sunny, but that's fine.
Court is in recess for 2 minutes. Get your closings ready, and then we can get going. Yeah. I
Okay.
fucking love
All right.
Thompson, by the way.
Man, I know it's been a minute. Since you grabbed it. Come on, just touch it.
What do we think yet, chat? Do we think this is defamation? Oh, remember I spoke to you about defamation earlier.
Grab onto it. Just
So
like old
take
times.
into account what I brought up and then what has been said, and if
Thank you.
it has a very high bar,
feel safe
Dainty.
here.
It has a
You sure?
very, very high bar.
All right.
Thank you,
All right, let go. Let go. You.
So it's very
grab it,
hard
all
to
right, grab it.
prove.
Let you touch it again.
And at this point, they've not even shown the damages Mr. Lane has suffered. At
Right.
all.
Understood, guys. You wouldn't get it.
No, you can. If Chris had done that and published that on a public forum or something, maybe. I don't know yet.
Were you called in as an expert witness? I mean, you look kind of hot up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, they wouldn't need so many repairs if they could drive.
No. Without in recess? Right, yeah.
Yeah, you that guy.
You gotta slap him in the back of the head and run.
You're innocent. Guilty till proven innocent type shit.
Hey, what you gonna do about it, Sully? Good man.
All right, court is back in session. Counsels, your closing.
Your Honor, today we brought you about a case where Mr. Wayne's name was used inappropriately and against his permission. We brought into evidence through testimonies that there was a statement made, and it did say spank Mr. Wayne. That statement also showed that it was a Benny's employee that made that statement. It also showed that Mr. What did you say?
Say spank? No, we're just getting clear. Did he say spank, Your Honor, or did he say thank? Because it sounded like he says
Thank.
spank.
Sorry, I think it's my voice. I did
Okay.
say thank. Yeah.
Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Thank what? No, that's fine. I didn't want it to sound weird. I'll be honest. Thank Wayne. And at the end of the day, Your Honor, it also showed that Mr. Wayne's reputation was lessened, as per the officer's statement on the stand. Right? We have shown that there is definitely reputational damage within this. Just because one witness comes up and thinks he's fucking Boy George and starts to throw the whole case doesn't take away facts, Your Honor. Which is, Mr. Wayne's name was used inappropriately, used to cause reputational damage, and was used by Benny's. Your Honor, the facts are very clear there. We're not going after the mayor, Chris King, for himself. We are going after Benny's, which is a state-owned system. Thus, the mayor has to pay this. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Don't involve me.
Thank you. Defense counsel, you're closing.
What? Second, Your Honor. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, the courts. Your Honor, the plaintiffs defeats their own case. I mean, they literally called up their own witness, which ultimately just opened this up to the reality and the truth of the situation. Testified under oath that the mechanics have complete discretion to set and adjust these prices. He also made it clear that Mr. King here has never forced or directed him to change those prices. Mr. Mayor Crystal here testified consistently with this as well. He can make recommendations, he can advise, but he does not control any pricing, nor does he control what signs employees choose to put up in the shop. Plaintiff has offered no evidence that Mr. King ordered the Thank Lane sign or directed anyone to blame him. Speculation is not evidence, Your Honor. And the burden was on the plaintiff, and they simply did not meet it. Second to that, what harm was caused? What damages was proven today, Your Honor? So far, we've had a testimony from one officer, Sonny, saying that his opinion was vaguely adjusted in his own words. So what was the reputational harm that was done? Seems like to me they're still best buds and nothing's changed between them from what we can see, Your Honor. So we ask you to keep that in mind because the plaintiffs are asking for $10,000 in reputational harm when reputational harm was not met in this case. We respectfully ask that the court, you, Your Honor, Mr. Vance, enter a judgment for us, the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. All right, with that, court's going in recess while I deliberate. I'll be back with a ruling post-haste.
What are you posting?
I hate Lane. I hate Lane for that $400 fee.
Yes, son.
A little late for that, Sonny.
Hold on. Sonny, how much is a body engine at Benny's?
All right, Alan. Seeing as you've been promoted.
Well, you can bounce stuff off me. I'm not going to give opinion on this one because I already knew too much about the case beforehand. So.
I mean,
I'll be able to do more than that. But you can bounce stuff off me, and but I can't give you too much opinion.
Well, no, I was taking this as a learning curve for you. But if you don't wanna,
well, I already know what I would do, and if you want me to know, yeah, they didn't prove their burdens, but
I already have most of what I want to do ready. It's just this is bouncing off, right? It's not changing what I'm gonna rule out there in any way, shape, or form.
Of course. So,
I already
so here's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in order to prove the damages, they needed more than just Sonny up there kind of crying about it a little bit. They needed actual reputational harm articulated, like maybe he got demoted over it or something like that, right? So as far as the burden for the damages, they didn't meet it. Something funky happened. It doesn't. The testimony doesn't implicate Chris in it. So you can't really find in favor regardless. But The damages themselves were not proven. So, I mean, multi layers. You got to rule for the defense on this.
All right, because that's already what I've more or less lined up ruling wise for myself. Obviously, I'm going to give a little bit more detail just because um, people like detail, and detail explains how I got to my point.
Of course, and you know that I would be if I was the ruling person on it, I'd have notes to give that detail. But like, yeah, I was busy making sure clerk things happened through that case too. So,
All right, I'm all good. Let me write up my ruling, and then I'll be out there shortly. Maybe just like 5 minutes or so. Chat, what do we think? I've already written down my ruling. I was doing that throughout the trial when I was listening and getting, especially during closing. And to be absolutely clear, I already have a ruling. It's already written in stone what I'm gonna rule. I would just love to see your opinions. That's- True. True. Oh. Yeah, that's the okay. So then you're bringing up a good point. Now, there was no actual harm done here. And then malice-wise, they've not proven malice to me. That because of Chris's actions and because what he did, knowing that what he was doing was false, you know, I don't see malice. Do I see a dumbass? Yes, but I can't exactly rule. I can't exactly rule. Well, he was being a dumbass. Really, Boxy. Well, no one called it out. No one called it out, so. Yeah. Dickheads. They were being dickheads and dumbasses. Honestly, look, defamation is. Everyone thinks they know defamation because everyone. Oh, I watched the Johnny Depp trial. I know defamation. I know what defamation is. No, defamation is a very finicky, hard to prove thing. In times, it can be more difficult to prove than fucking murder. Right? Defamation means a defamatory statement was made. They need to identify Chris as the one that made the statement. Then there has to be some sort of publication of said statement, which is the signs that they said got put up. But the signs were only pricing. They have to prove malice or fault. So Chris said what he said or did what he did in malice and or fault. And then they have to show the damages. They didn't show damages. They didn't show me malice. They didn't show the reputational harm. Hell, they didn't even show that the statement in and of itself was defamatory. You can give it to me after the case button. Let's just clear up the ruling and then you can say what you want to say. Alright? Sweet. Let me just read through one more time. I don't want to sound like I'm reading shit. Read my little jotted points. Yeah, they could have gone for harassment. I mean, that would have probably been more appropriate, sure.
Judge is here, guys.
Alright, court is back in session. Thank you for your patience. Let's get to the ruling. Alright, having considered the testimonies given today, the evidence provided to the court via the docket, the plaintiff bears the burden of proving each claim by a preponderance of evidence. While the court accepts that comments referring to Captain Lane may have been made by employees at Benny's, the plaintiff has not established that the mayor, Chris King, directed, authorized, or instructed those statements to be made. The mayor denied doing so, and the Benny's manager testified under oath that pricing decisions were made independently by the business and not at the direction of the mayor. The court also finds that the plaintiff has not proven actual reputational damages. While one witness, Mr. Prince, did testify that the opinion of Mr. Lane decreased slightly, the court does not find that testimony on its own sufficient to establish compensable reputational harm. Accordingly, the court finds that the plaintiff has not met the burden of proof on the claims before it, and the judgment of this court is rendered in favor of the defendant, Mr. Chris King. So ruled by the court.
Oh yeah, I'm 100%